Hey everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is a different kind of video. This is not a tutorial. This is not a show and tell. This is not some of my journals. This is about the printing and the paper that I use. I have been getting quite a lot of questions and inquiries about this, but since June, I have upgraded my printing system, and that may be one of the reasons why you might find the journals that I used to make and the ones that I'm making now are a bit more pricey, but I thought that I would give you a better deal, a better paper with a better quality printing, and because I don't want to compromise on quality and the digitals that you're getting. Actually, since most of the people, they print on inkjet printers. The images, they are not as vibrant as laser printers. But I am not printing on laser printers, mind you. This is a digital printer. So that's one of the secrets of my printing being so sparkly and crisp, and it's really good quality. This is done by professional printers, and the reason why I have switched to professional printers is, of course, because I wanted to give good quality. Everybody is working with the same kit, so why would you buy from me? Why would you buy a journal which has the same digitals? Maybe 10 or 15 or 100 people are using. So what's the special thing that I can give you in the printing itself? So I have gone to a professional printer to get these things printed. Since I am getting these professionally printed, they are a bit pricey, but I have worked out a deal with them in which way that they give me a bulk price because I print in bulk, and I don't print like whenever I feel like working with a kit, I just go and get them printed out. I don't do it that way. So what I do is, if I am interested in some kit getting printed out, I have them all lined up, and then I transfer them into my flash drive or pen drive or whatever, and then I take it to my printer and I sit with them. Yeah, I just don't give them and go away, because I would like to see the way they are printing, if it's at all makes the mark, because I'm at the end of the day, you people are paying for this. I cannot take that just like that, and if they mess up, it's my money which is at stake, and I don't want to lose that money. So it's either way, I'm responsible. So I'm responsible for my own money as well as people who are going to be paying for the these journals. So I can't take the risk. So what I do is I sit with the printer and get those things printed out. And I tell you, this is not something which is done in in minutes. It takes hours. So when I go to the printer, I have half of my day getting over, and I sit with them. I check out each of the sheets whereby all the printing is done. Like, I'm going to show you the difference also. I have the same kit, this kit. This is printed on laser inkjet printer, so I had these printed out at my home printer, and I'm not saying that these are bad. These are not bad. These are pretty good quality. But, once you look at the digital printing, you will not feel like going back to this. So what I have done is, these are the only inkjet printed papers that I have left, this much. So I had printed them in bulk, and now what I do is I use them in my collages, and that's how I'm using this up. And I'm also going to show you the same thing in the digital format. Just let me go through this, and I'm going to show you the same things in the digital format, you'll see the difference. And so suppose this is in the digital format. I had made a journal with this kit, and I'm going to show you same thing with the, I think this one is the page. No, this one. So, and this one, no, somewhat similar. Okay. So, so you can see the difference, you can see the difference. This is the inkjet one, and this is the digital one. So you can see the difference in colorations and, the texture. And this is not Mod Podged, mind you. The paper itself, the digital paper is such that whenever you put something, like you get something printed on, this will have a shine sort of thing on it. This is not due to some kind of sealant or anything, and this is waterproof. So you can spill water on this. It's not going to go anywhere. This is totally a very thick, sturdy kind of paper. And this is, as usual, your copy paper, and this is around 100 GSM. That's the paper I used to use in my journals. So that's one of the reasons why my journals might seem a little bit expensive than previous ones, but not significantly. I have not changed any pricing as such, and what I've only done is I have added shipping to my journals, because I didn't want to, I didn't want to escalate the price of the journals, because if I'm not charging you shipping, that's going out of my pocket. So I'll have to hike up the price of the journals, which is not fair. If you're not ready to pay the shipping, then, then you can't buy it. It's like that. And sometimes I do offer free shipping. There's also some coupon codes for my shop. Like when you purchase one item, then you get a coupon code for your next purchase. And if you favorite some item in my shop, you also get a coupon code for that. So go and check my shop and favorite items so that you get the next, you get a 10% off coupon code you can use in the shop. So this is how the digital printing looks. And I tell you this, that this is absolutely gorgeous. Once I switched over to this, I can never go back to the, the inkjet printer. That's for sure. Because once you have experienced this printing the paper, I'm sure you will not like anything else. So that's the basic thing, because I have received a lot of questions regarding how I get these printed. Okay, so this is the best example I think I can show you. This is the one, the same image. This is the same image that we have. Okay, so this is in the digital format. Digital printout, and this is the inkjet one. So you can see the difference. See? So that's the difference between printing on this digital, system and in the inkjet system that I used to do before. But now I have switched over completely to this digital format, because and I print them in bulk, just as I said, so that it is a little bit cost effective for me, but it's not very cheap. But the thing is that you're getting better quality, and this is waterproof, this is not. So if you spill even a little bit of water, even if you're using a water-based glue, this can mess up. But you can be rest assured with this is not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to show you the quality of the printing, and you'll be surprised that how beautiful they are. Just look at this. This is from My Podged Prints, and the previous ones were from Antique Papery. I also have some from Victoria Designs. Just as I said, I print them out in bulk, and like this is from Victoria Designs, and I'm planning on making some spring journals with these, like these. This is, I think, some nature's diary or something like that. I'm not sure. So I'm planning on making some spring journals with this. So what I do is I plan my journals ahead of time. And whenever I'm doing some designing work, I also do the, math of getting those printed ahead of time. And I find out that what will be most suitable for me. And that way I print things out. So if I'm working on a design team project, I'll try to combine two design team projects with some of my previous purchases or some of my purchases which I want to reprint. So I'm going to combine with all those, and I'm going to make a bulk, printing, set. And then I'm going to go to my printer and sit with him. These people. These are super professional people. So I sit with them and I print out these till I get them perfectly done. And then I come and I trim up whatever I need to, or if I want to cut out some ephemera or something. So that's how I get my things printed, because there have been quite a few queries about my printing, quality paper, what paper I use. I don't use anything. I mean, I don't know what they use. This is their standard format. So, so that's what they use. I mean, my printer uses. So, and this printer that I'm talking about, this is a chain of printers basically, but they are one of the best printers in my city. And you can see that their work is really good, really good. If you will only believe how good these images are once you touch them physically, and you'll see the difference with other laser printers or anything of this sort, because this is not even laser printer, mind you. They have these huge printers on which these things get printed out. So these are not domestic printers. So you will, I don't know if any domestic printer will be able to give you this kind of quality, but this is how I get my things printed out. So thank you everybody for commenting so much. I'm having some sort of issues with notifications, but I'll get back to each of the comments in reply and, thank as I do. I might be a bit late because I'm not getting any notifications, first of all. And secondly, I'll have to go and check each and every video for any comments that have been recently done or anything of that sort. My software is not working properly. That's the basic thing. So that's it. And I hope this answers all your queries about my printing and paper, because I have been getting quite a lot of questions. I wanted to do a vlog sort of thing whereby I go to the printer and you can watch me, sit with them and print out the materials and stuff like that. But it was not possible because they have so many big machines. It's pretty cramped up, and they were not very comfortable me vlogging there. So I thought that I have to abandon the idea. Maybe I'm going to just give you a few glimpses. But that's how things are. So I get them printed at a professional printer at a bulk rate. So it works out cheaper basically than printing at home for me, because I just have to take this to them and they do the rest. I just have to sit with them and see if they're working everything out properly. So that's the only thing I have to keep in mind. So I don't mind doing that because I'm not doing that every day. And I think that also restrict one thing that I can't just, print whenever I feel like. I don't do that. So I have to plan a way ahead that, inadvertently it saves a lot of money for me also, because I'm not wasting any print, the inks for any random printing that I want to do. So I have to plan ahead and I have to see how much I need this, how much I'll require this. So everything has to be calculated way ahead of time. So that's how I do my printing. So I hope this clears a lot of questions that I've been giving. Thank you, everybody, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope to be doing a few more videos before the end of this year. So keep watching and you'll see more collage videos which are in the pipeline. So I hope I'll be uploading one tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, for watching this. Bye.